There is something happening inside your brain right now that no one has warned you about. Not your doctor, not your family, not the countless articles about supplements and crossword puzzles. Something quiet, something invisible. And according to researchers at some of the most respected neuroscience institutions in the world, it may be the single most overlooked cause of memory loss in adults over 60. It is not a plaque. It is not a gene. It is an emotion you have been carrying for years. For decades, science treated the brain and the emotional life as separate systems. You had neurons on one side and feelings on the other. But over the last 20 years, that wall has completely collapsed. We now know that chronic emotional suppression, the habit of pushing feelings down, of staying quiet when something hurts, of being strong for everyone else, physically alters the structure of the brain. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, one of the foremost trauma researchers in the world, has spent 30 years documenting how unprocessed emotional experience does not simply disappear. It stores itself in the body and in the brain. It changes hormone levels. It keeps the nervous system locked in a state of low-grade alarm. And over time, that alarm has a cost. The hippocampus, the region of your brain most responsible for forming and retrieving memories, is exquisitely sensitive to cortisol, the stress hormone that floods your system when emotions are suppressed rather than processed. Studies published in journals, including Neurobiology of Aging, have shown that prolonged cortisol elevation causes hippocampal neurons to shrink and, in some cases, to die. The memory lapses many older adults attribute to age may, in a significant number of cases, be the quiet consequence of a lifetime of unspoken grief, unresolved loss, or decades of emotional isolation. This is not about blame. It is about biology. And it is about something far more hopeful than most people realize. Research by psychologist James Pennebaker at the University of Texas showed that when older adults were given a simple daily practice, writing about emotionally significant experiences for as little as 15 minutes, their immune function improved, their stress hormones decreased, and their cognitive performance measurably increased, not over years, over weeks. The brain is not a fixed object. It is a living system that responds to emotional truth. If you're over 60 and you find yourself walking into a room and forgetting why you came, losing words mid-sentence, or feeling like the sharpness you once had has quietly dimmed, before you assume it is simply age, ask yourself one honest question. When was the last time you let yourself fully feel something? Not managed it, not pushed through it. Felt it. The science is clear. Emotional processing is not weakness. It is maintenance. It is the act of taking care of the most complex and precious organ you will ever own. And it is never too late to begin. If this video resonated with you, take a second and hit that like button. It helps more people find this content when they need it most. Subscribe so you never miss a new video, because every week we bring you research-backed insights to help you feel more like yourself again. And if you know someone who might need to hear this, a friend, a parent, a sibling, share it with them. Sometimes the most caring thing we can do is pass along the right words at the right moment. I'll see you in the next one.